It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, and I am Caleb Jones, and this is Alpha Male 2.0. Freedom-focused lifestyle design for men, the only place where we show you how to optimize your woman life and your financial/business life, because as a man, you need both, not just one or the other. This is lesson number 11. I got it. Lesson number 11 in our ongoing series on how to survive and thrive and conquer during coronavirus bullshit. Okay. The basics. What the hell are the basics? What does that mean? During times of crisis, during times of recession, during times of economic contraction, during times of transition, during times of stress, even positive stress in some cases, you will naturally forget to pay attention to the core basics. These are the bottom line things that make you happy and functional and clear thinking and stress-free throughout the day in a typical day. These are the basics that start to fall by the wayside when you get stressed out, scared, or things change. Some examples. This is not an exhaustive list, but this is the basics. This is the basics on the basics. Sleep. You need to be, I've written about this a lot. Talked about this, The Unchained Man. You need to have at least 7 hours of sleep every night, most nights, at least 6 nights a week. Period. End of story. If you don't get enough sleep, you will be irritable. You will not be nearly as focused. You will be more touchy. You will not be as effective. It's going to suck for you. You need at least 7 hours of sleep. Many of you need 8. I need 8. Okay, some of you weirdos need 9. It's between 7 and 9, but 7 is the bare minimum. I make an objective every day to get at least 8 hours of sleep. Usually it's 8 hours on the dot. And I make it a priority. I make sure that happens because I need that energy to hit it hard the next day. You need sleep. Another one is water. I'm not going to do a big thing about water in this video. I could. Matter of fact, I probably will do a video on how I handle my water. I drink a lot of water. Most people in the Western world are dehydrated. They don't drink enough water. You need to be drinking water throughout the day. You should be taking a piss a lot. That is good. You don't want to be dehydrated because you will be more tired. Okay, you'll have less energy if you are dehydrated, not to mention all the health benefits of drinking water. Water or tea, tea counts as water. Nothing else counts as water. Coffee does not fucking count. Pop does not count. Milk or juice, they don't count. Tea or water, that's it. You need to be drinking a lot. I'll maybe do a video on that later, okay? Next one is exercise. Huge. Now, exercise. That says exercise, just trust me. I exercise at least 5 times a week. I try to go for 7. It's usually at least 5. I know I don't look like it, but I do. Every morning, at least 5 days a week, I'm up in that room up there. I got a little workout room and I'm hitting hard for at least 45 minutes, usually an hour. You don't have to hit it hard that crazy. The minimum Alpha 2.0 is rigorous exercise at least once every 48 hours. Even if it's just 20 minutes. And I don't give a shit if it's cardio or weightlifting or mobility. I do all those things, okay? I don't care what you do. I'm not getting involved in that debate, nor is fitness my area, obviously, okay? But you've got to exercise, because when you exercise, you will be a more effective person. You'll be more clear thinking. You'll have more energy throughout the day. Your sleep will be better. Everything will be better if you exercise at least once every 48 hours. You'll also be happier too. Be less touchy, okay? Speaking of being touchy, stress. If stress is a problem with you, if you are stressed out right now because of all the corona horseshit going on, you need to address that. You don't just sit there and be stressed. You need to alleviate your stress. Some of you probably need to meditate. I'm not a very stressy guy. I'm a pretty happy guy, so I don't really meditate a lot, but I do a few times a week, maybe twice a week. I'll meditate for a little bit. If you need to take a walk outside, go for a walk outside. Whatever you need to do to de-stress, please do that. Now, here's something you don't want to do to de-stress. Watching YouTube videos or Netflix videos for 3 hours. No. Often all you need is 15 minutes. So if you're stressing out or you're hard at work, take a break, set a timer for 15 minutes, watch some stupid YouTube videos. This is not a stupid YouTube video, but you know what I mean? Watch something on Netflix, watch a clip from a movie, whatever the hell it is. I don't care. And then when the timer goes off after 15 minutes, get back to work, okay? Whatever you need to do to de-stress, do that. Speaking of de-stressing, the next basic, which is kind of important to men, is sex. You need to be having sex. You need to have your minimum amount of sex. Now, I know some of you are going to say, well, wait a minute, I live alone and I'm in a city where the government's locked everything down and we can't even leave our houses because we'll get fucking shot and no one wants to see. We've addressed a lot of that in these past lessons, so I suggest you go back through those lessons to get that part of your life fixed if you need to. But if you absolutely can't have sex, I understand. Make sure you have all these other things in place too. If you can have sex, you need to make sure you're getting your minimum amount of sex. Every guy is different. Some guys need sex once a week to be happy. Some guys need sex once or twice a month to be happy. Some guys need sex about 3 times a week to be happy. Some maniacs need sex every day to be happy. Whatever your minimum is, and you should know what it is, by the way, that's a very important thing for you to know. Make sure you're getting it. If you're not getting laid, you're going to be more anxious and more tight and more pissed off. You know how you get and you don't get laid? The basics. Make sure these things are covered throughout this process. These are the first things to go when you start stressing out. And when things happen in life that are transitional or painful or unusual, make sure you keep these going hardcore. I have made a commitment to myself, but I made a commitment to myself a long time ago before this problem to get plenty of sleep, plenty of water, plenty of exercise, plenty of stress relief, plenty of this, plenty. Make sure you do that. The basics, I'll see you in the next lesson. Stay rational, take action.